I had like Clyde Howdy, was my stand-in, but when we did Yellowstone Kelly in Flagstaff, when the Indians killed Eddie Burns and the cabin was burning on fire, and I saw the smoke, and I rush up and I look down in the valley where the cabin is and see it burning. I'm supposed to, gallop down the hillside at a pretty good speed, and there was lava all over the place, lava rocks, and they were sharp, and if you ever fell on them, they could tear you up pretty badly. So they wouldn't let me ride down the hill. They had Howdy do it, and he made it okay. They had a thing in Fort Dobbs where we're in the raging waters, and supposedly I swim out and pull Virginia to safety. And they shot a scene. There was a guy by the name of Tom Hennessy, who did doubling, and he doubled me there because that water was fast. As a matter of fact, one of the horses drowned, and he got a tooth or two knocked out. He got swept into some trees or driftwood, whatever. But yeah, if it was something where I could really get badly hurt, it just made sense for them to have a stunt double do it. But as I was saying about the third Cheyenne I did, I had to, on the back lot at Warner Brothers, I had to chase down an Indian. He's on horseback, and we're running, and I've got to catch up with him, and then they put a metal stirrup on the right side of the horse because I had to go off on that side, and I could kind of push myself off with my leg and take the Indian off the horse, and we both fall over the other side into the sand. Well, we managed to do that okay, and we'd already rehearsed how the fight was going to be once we hit the sand. Well, it didn't quite work out. They got it in one take, but there were areas where I was supposed to have my back to the camera, and I wouldn't let the Indian turn me that direction. And when the scene was all over with, he said, "Clint," why wouldn't you let me turn you, do it the way we rehearsed it? And I just turned around. When I had hit the sand with him, my trousers had ripped from the crotch clear up to the belt in the back, in that seam in the trousers. So I just turned around where you could see that the trousers were ripped, and of course everybody had a good laugh. But that was, after that, those kind of scenes, they would have had a double for me. But rarely did they ever double me. And then I had the scene out in Vasquez Rocks. Now, I could have done that. In fact, I love to do that kind of thing, where I go over a cliff on a rope and go down the rope. But they had a stunt man do it. And I had to be careful because if the stuntmen were trying to make money. More stunts they did, the more money they made. And if I interfered too often, they wouldn't be very happy with Clint Walker.